So let's come back to branding, just to talk about how can those who are in the entertainment world today, use this aspect of branding you're talking about to sell, to sell the best they can to their clients.
I think for artists or those in the creative world, if I put it that way, I think what they really first of all need is, you need to first of all see yourself as unique. For example, in our country, in the landscape today, when you look into this vast world of musicians, if I talk about that one, we have talented people, we have talents, we have amazing people doing amazing things. And for example, I think it's urban music, hip hop. It's on the rise in Cameroon. Everybody is getting into it. And so what's happening? That each of them is trying to carve a niche for himself. Is trying to do something with his work that makes him particular. And that's where the branding is. You want to, first of all, in yourself, you need to realize that you're different, you're unique. You might all be singers, you might all be musicians, you might all be whoever is in this milieu, but there is a difference between you and the person. No two people have the same gift. Because when you recognize your uniqueness, what happens is it takes off the pressure of competition. It takes off the pressure. You no longer want to see yourself as competing with the person next to you. Rather, you want to complement. And that's what I loved about what happened with Sharon and was there a while ago. That it kind of complementing.
Yeah.
You complement one
There's
another.
An attraction
yeah.
there.
You recognize that this is what I'm unique in, this is what I'm good at, and I know I am good at it. And this person is good at it, and we put it together and we see what we can produce. That's the first thing they need to know, because when you know what specifically makes you great, the next thing is you want to look for the people who are attracted to that thing.
Beautiful. What do we expect, or what should we expect? I think that's the better formulation. What should we expect from the 4th edition of Brand Clarity that's upcoming?
I think what we want to do is we want to help people create their ideal customer avatar. An avatar of the person you call your target client, the person you want to attract. We're going to help you create an avatar. So each time you put it out there, somebody who looks like when he hears it, he says, this is talking about me. He can easily turn to you and say, yeah, I saw something you put out there and it really describes me, and how can you help me? And that's what we're going to be helping people do. Just help you figure out the person you want to attract, where you can find them. And we look at their psychographics and their demographics, where they are found, the things they love, their income, their sex, all those things, they matter when it comes to your target market. You need to have specifics in all of this. And then when you have all of this, you can go there and look for them.
Thank you, Leila Kigha.
You're welcome.
I see why Liz Margot, the owner of Margot Mode, cited, or just say shortlisted you as one of her mentors. You've been my mentor, but I've definitely not been at your feet for a couple of times, but I think I have to come back so I could learn about branding. And I know how unique I am, and there is something I want to sell out there. The joy of the Lord, which is my strength. Yeah. Everybody needs to be joyful. That's why I always put on my post, I am Macarius.
Yes.
I am.
The joyful.
I am. Yeah. I am. And the I am principle, about it. So that thing, we have to catch that.
Yes.
The moment you know who you are, you don't have to compete with another person.
No.
The greatest crisis, like Dr. Sean Smith puts it, is the identity crisis.
Yeah.
And the moment you know who you are,
you
wouldn't be saying, I'm an Anglophone, I'm a Francophone, I'm a Cameroonian, I'm an American, and black and white, and this. And just to help you, there are no two races. There's just one human race.
Yeah.
And we're all sons of God. And if we had to put it that way, and that you're a son of God, and you're your brother's keeper, because you have to represent the Father in this cosmos, then I don't see why you have to fight against your bro. On the contrary, you have to protect him and make sure he sleeps well, he eats well, and so pretty much. Thank you very much. I mean, we'll probably wish that you come back and give us feedback of how everything went.
It would be my pleasure.
So we would definitely accompany you, usher you out of this particular studio with a beautiful song from Wazee. Once again,
I would love it.
It's another acoustic. And after this one, we're going to talk with Wazee, so he tells us a little more about himself.